Hi everyone, I'm back to share with you my entries to Janae's challenge. She's Happy Mail Obsessed on Instagram. She has a challenge going on till the end of the month. Her challenge was to create 2 sets of embellishments that are pre-decorated and just ready to pull out and use, and then 2 sets of undecorated embellishment pieces that she can use for future projects and alter herself. I'll link all the details down below so that you can go check her out and see all the requirements for the challenge. She has a point system for extras and so forth. So I created this embellishment box and I used this collection from Echo Park, and it's the Capture Life. She had mentioned she didn't want anything themed, like holiday themed, Valentine's Day, Christmas, or anything like that. So I ended up going with Capture Life by Echo Park. It's an Allison Craft collection. I love the bright colors and the patterns, the cameras, and the viewfinders. Super duper duper cute. So that's the collection that I used, and I repurposed this box. I covered it with white cardstock. It's textured cardstock, you just really can't tell on camera. And then I covered it using paper from the collection. On top I just created a cluster using a doily and then paper from the collection with different cuts. This is a circle for my stash, a scallop circle for my stash, a banner. I cut a banner, a heart that I punched out. I created this bow and added a rhinestone, some twine, and then I created this little shaker square with some pom-pom trim. And I really like the springy, almost summery colors of it. On the opening I did some crinkling of paper. I added a gem from my stash, more twine, and more pom-poms. I did use a Velcro enclosure and covered the inside as well. So let me show you what I created. I don't think I 100% followed the rules, but Janae, you can grade me however you see fit. So in the empty box now, I created this little ribbon spool. This is from American Crafts, and I thought these colors went perfect with the collection. I used a circle, scalloped heart. This camera is from an Echo Park stamp. These sunglasses are from a Heidi Swap stamp. I used some rhinestones. I created another paper bow and a heart rhinestone. And then I made her a sequence mix that would match the collection. One of the reasons I love this collection, of course, is because it has my favorite color, purple. So I added some of that in it. I created a bag topper because I want to put my card in a cute bag and then use this as the topper. And on this topper I just used some purple cardstock from my stash. It's also textured cardstock. I accordion folded a strip from the collection. And then this banner, if I'm not mistaken, is the Magnolia Doohickey. This was gifted to me by my dear friend Danessa. Hi Dee! And created another paper bow and a heart rhinestone, both from AliExpress. Like the way that came out. And here's the card that I created for her. I just used lots of paper from the collection. Again, that Heidi Swap stamp set. I used the camera. I used my wood veneers, which I'm so happy to be using again. And then I created another paper bow with a little rhinestone. This is a sticker from the paper collection. This is a cut apart from the collection. And then I just used some alphabet stickers to spell out the words "with you," so it reads, "Today life is beautiful with you." And more wood veneers. I finished the back, and I got this stamp off of Etsy, and I really like it. And then I just did a little heartfelt sentiment for her in it. I did a glassine bag, and I ran it through a heart embossing folder. And inside the bag is a bunch of these dimensional butterflies. I used my Martha Stewart punch, and then I did 3 layers of different pattern paper and then topped them all with vellum so she can use these. There's tons of them in here. And then as my bag topper, I just used a doily, a circle die cut. This is some washi tape, more of that textured cardstock. This is also a sticker from the collection. So, and this is paper from that collection. I don't normally work with yellow, but I actually really like the way it turned out. I altered this little Polaroid, is a wood veneer Polaroid, and I used tulle for my shaker. I used a bunch of bits from my stash, some resin hearts that I got from AliExpress, seed beads, and sequin. And then I didn't do anything to the wood veneer. I just like that wood, you know, the bare wood. I used pom-pom trim that we all picked up at the Target Dollar Spot a couple of months ago. I cut a little piece of a doily, and then I put it on the back of this tiny little paper bow and used a heart rhinestone. And I backed it with some paper from the collection, so I still need to package this up cute. I wanted to include just some labels and reinforced stickers that she can use on her projects later on, or as she feels fit. I actually bought these at Walmart, and I think they're from Averyelle, and I usually just alter them with either glitter or marker. Copic markers, Sharpie markers work really good to top your tags, or you know, if you're doing a binder or anything, reinforce your holes. And then I have this little camera paper clip for my stash, holding it all together. I created a little matchbox. This is my Sizzix matchbox die, and I just used paper from the collection with some black cardstock from my stash. I did a little cluster of tickets. This is an Echo Park die. Again, my Heidi Swap stamp set. This is also from Heidi Swap. I just stamped it up using my Lawn Fawn inks, and then I used some puffy hearts from my stash. A piece of ribbon tucked in here, which is the same ribbon that she would use to pull. And then inside I just included some crinkle paper and more of those tickets that she can alter herself. So I thought those turned out really cute. I also created her this little pizza box, and my base is just the purple textured cardstock. Again, purple is my favorite color, so Janae, I hope you like it. I used that scallop heart, some rhinestones from my collection. This is a sticker. Well, both of these are stickers from that paper collection. This is a piece of paper from the collection that I cut in a banner, and then I ran through the crimper. I created a little shaker. It's like a double layered shaker, and then I just used bits and pieces. And then inside this box I did some blank note cards for her to alter and use, and then I did some mini envelopes. These are 3x3. The card set is 3x3, and then the matching envelopes for her to use, alter, and use as she sees fit. I also wanted to include a couple of rhinestones in this little bag. It's these little heart rhinestones that I've used on several, along with white and these aqua blue rhinestones that she can use. I made some tags for her, and I was a little unclear about the rules, so what I did is I embellished one of my item for her, and then included, I guess you could say, blank ones for her to alter on her own. So this is an AliExpress tag die that I've had in my stash for a really long time. I cut it out using the paper collection, and it's double-sided. I used that scallop heart punch. I used a circle punch, all in from my stash, a sticker from the collection, and these acrylic stars were gifted to me by my friend Danessa. Hi, Dee again. I used some grosgrain ribbon from my stash, some twine from my stash, more of that Target Dollar Spot pom-pom ribbon, and then I cut out 2 tags using the paper collection, and then I also cut out some reverse confetti tags, and this is the sunburst tag, the polka dot tag, and the mermaid scales tags, all from reverse confetti. So I'll put that bag in the baggie for her. I created some coin envelopes using my Sizzix envelope die. I've had that in my stash for many years. It's one of my favorites. I use it all the time. And again, I embellished one of them, and then I included some for her to play with. So this is the one that I created for her, and I just used some textured white cardstock to create my own little Polaroid. I created a shaker. I used a small punch. This is an old Marby punch from my collection. Some puffy stickers from my collection. A sticker from the Captured Life paper collection, and this is really cute. You can use it as a gift card. I did a little die cut with a die, folded it in half, and then stapled it on, and you can put your gift card here, write a little note if you wanted to, and it's a perfect little gift to send off. So I made her 2 of those. I created some embellishments that she can use as bag toppers or box toppers, however she sees fit. This is an EK Success punch. I used, of course, paper from the collection. This is a vellum scallop circle. I used some scraps that I ran through the crimper. A ticket that I cut using the Heidi Swap stamp set, puffy sticker, rhinestone. I thought those turned out really cute. Those are my cute bag toppers. I also created some shakers for her. These are cut aparts from the collection. They're little tiny cut aparts. I used one of my We Are Memory Keepers page protectors and my fuse tool to make it a shaker. So they both shake. Again, paper from the collection that I just crumpled up. A ticket and glasses from the Heidi Swap stamp set, the cameras from the Echo Park stamp set, and then some flat back pearls from my collection. So I'm like loving these bright colors. And then last but not least, I made some paper bows for her. You know, you can never go wrong with paper bows. These always come in handy. She can alter them, add flat back pearls, rhinestones, hearts, stars, anything that she sees fit on these. So that's my entry. Janae, I hope you like everything. I'm going to go ahead and package this up super cute and send it out to you as soon as possible. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good one.